Good afternoon. Can you tell me your name and what your involvement is as far as the conference is concerned this weekend?
My name's Justin Bird. I'm part of an organisation called See Justice. We're here to just promote helping ex-offenders, offenders, and just basically restorative justice.
And how have you found the weekend so far?
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been good to meet all people. There's been people here that I met when I was in prison. I'm an ex-offender myself. I was on some courses and I've met some of the people that tutored me on the courses, which has been really nice. So yeah, it's been good.
Excellent. And at the moment you were saying about See Justice, what's the sort of major plans for See Justice over the next 12 months?
Well, we just want to basically get society to see what justice is. We want to get all the organisations that work with ex-offenders and get them all together in one hub and just basically have it so that it's easy access and people know where to go and know where they can get help.
And do you think this sort of weekend here at the conference is going to help you get the word out there?
For sure, because the thing is, I mean, the Prison Fellowship are going into the prisons anyway, and if they spread the word to the prisoners in there, then they will know who to look for when they're coming out.
And you've got a rather large stand in the market hall.
Yes. That was Chris's fault. He wanted to make a statement, and I believe he has.
He certainly has made a statement. And there's lots of different organisation names within that. And where do they all fit into See Justice?
We basically we work with them. They're all organisations that work for ex-offenders or even people that are in open jails. They're giving employment to people coming out, they're training them, they're giving housing opportunities, and it's just the hub. We're just trying to get everyone together,
right.
And it's all ex-offender based, so it all works, it all fits in, it all ties in nicely.
So it's a sort of a networking type of organisation.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So
yeah.
you can actually find if someone came to you, an ex-offender's coming out of prison, they've come to you, you're going to be able to point them, signpost
them to wherever they need to go to, and whatever issues they've got, and we can help. It's also to help the families as well. We're also doing a lot of work with some YOT teams, yacht teams, and we've got people going into Feltham. And when the kids are coming out of Feltham, they're meeting them at the gate and basically mentoring them to try and keep them on the straight and narrow.
And were you lucky enough to have that sort of those organisations there when you first came in?
No, I wasn't, and that's part of the reason why we're setting them up, because we know the trouble that there is and how hard it basically is to, when you are an ex-offender, you basically get to the prison gate and you're kicked out. There's not really too much help there, so hopefully we can fill that void and make a difference.
Yeah, that must be difficult if you've had all that time when you're inside and there's supposedly all the help under the sun there, and then all of a sudden you're outside the big wide world with everything, trying to work out what you're going to do.
It's there's nothing there for people. They talk the talk when they're in there, and then you get to the gate and there's very, very few organisations that actually carry it through.
So in the long term, it's reducing the reoffending rates.
We hope so.
Yeah.
We hope so.
And giving people, I suppose, a family, an extended family in a certain
way.
It's
just to give them just a helping hand, just a step up. It's hard enough you're coming out of jail and there's no network there to help you, and just to be able to maybe be given help to, even if it's to help signing on. Finding housing, finding a job, whatever it is, just to know that you're not on your own and there is someone you can go to that will go, here you go, we help you out with this. It's a massive thing for them.
So it's like peer support, like the peer support within the prison network.
It's a bit like that. It's a little bit like mentoring. It's signposting. It's just trying to get everything together and just to point people where to go and just to help them out.
Sounds like an amazing organisation. I think you'll do extremely well.
We're trying.
There'll certainly be a lot of people. Well, I know as far as Prison Fellowship are concerned, they're very keen to hear more about what you're actually doing. And within the sort of the volunteering side of it, have you got volunteers that are going to be joining you, or how's that going to work?
We're going to try and work with people coming out of prison. We've got one of the organisations that we're setting up is Learn to Listen. The probation service want us to teach listening skills in society to families, and we was thinking of maybe trying to get listeners from the jails when they're being released to help on that respect as well.
Right.
So it would be volunteering with that. We've also, as far as the Prison Fellowship goes, we've also helped over Christmas with the Angel Tree project, and if we can get volunteers to help with that, and I know Prison Fellowship have got them anyway, but it's just, we just help out any way we can, give people a bit of a sense of worth. That would be a major thing for them.
And the listeners, that's a Samaritans based
Samaritan,
type,
Samaritan listeners, yeah.
Fantastic. And your hopes and dreams over the next year?
I've not really thought I've never really thought as far as that. My hopes and dreams really is that See Justice does get off the ground, and it really. But my main thing is just to come back to my family, my wife and my kids, and that is all that really occupies my mind. I just want to be a father and a husband, which I wasn't for 5 years. So that's the main thing for me, and to get See Justice working and to make a difference.
And if you had anything to add, what would you like to say?
As far as the Prison Fellowship, I've done the Sycamore Tree course, the Victim Awareness course, and I've said to many people over this weekend as well, apart from being a Samaritan, the listeners, the Sycamore Tree changed me the most. It actually, I doubt if I would have committed crime again. I very, very much doubt it. I really, truly believe that because of my wife and my kids, I wouldn't have wanted to. But after doing the Sycamore Tree course, that was the final nail. That really would, there was no way I was going to do it again, and it is a fantastic course, and I believe it should be in every prisoner's sentence plan. That's pretty much all I want to say on that subject.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for your time.
No
Thank
problems.
you.